In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 vintage trends that designers are claiming are going to make a big comeback in 2025. While I don't follow trends in my home decorating, I just stick to things I love, things that I usually thrift or buy secondhand. I am always happy to see vintage style being celebrated and being talked about. So the 5 items on this list make me very happy because they are items that I have in my home. And if you are a lover of vintage design, you probably have them in your home too. And if you don't, maybe this video will be the inspiration for you to add 1 or 2 of these vintage trends to your decorating. So let's talk about the first vintage trend making a comeback this year. The first item that is predicted to be making a big comeback in 2025 is patterned sofas. According to designers, these will be seen everywhere. And you will see them in checks and plaids, in florals, all different colors. And I think that this is such a welcome change for 2025. After all, your sofa is one of the biggest furniture pieces in a room. So by having a patterned sofa, it's such a wonderful way to add personality and color and another layer to the room. Especially if you favor the English country house design aesthetic, a floral chintz sofa is almost a necessity in order to get that collected, lived-in, traditional look that is so beautiful with the English country home style. And if large-scale florals on a sofa are not to your liking, you have lots of options. You could always select a geometric pattern. There are plaids, there are stripes, there are checks, and any of these would look perfectly at home in the English country and French country style. The next vintage design element that will be making a comeback in 2025 is dark cabinetry in kitchens and dark woods in general throughout the house. So after years of all white kitchens and painted furniture, we are once again embracing the warm, dark, rich tones of wood. I think this looks especially beautiful in a kitchen with light walls and light countertops. But we're also seeing this trend of dark woods in bedrooms, in dining room furniture, and in entryway furniture. So anywhere in the house, we are stepping away from those lighter, bleached wood tones into the richer, darker tones. Copper is also predicted to be very popular this year, especially in kitchens. And we're not talking about the copper pots and copper kettles. We are talking about much more permanent fixtures in a kitchen, such as sinks, range hoods, backsplashes, and even countertops. We'll also be seeing copper used in faucets, lighting, and for cabinetry, so drawer pulls and things of that sort. Copper seems particularly popular for range hoods, and as you can see from these pictures, there are a lot of styles to choose from. While copper range hoods, backsplashes, and countertops are a higher commitment and also more expensive, you can still incorporate copper into your decor with things like pendant lights, kitchen accessories, and cabinet hardware. And if you want an even easier way to add copper to your kitchen, there's the wide selection of copper pots and pans, as well as other kitchen accessories to choose from. Another vintage trend we'll be seeing everywhere also has to do with kitchens, and that is more people choosing to replace the island with a freestanding table. I think this trend is due in part to the growing popularity of the unfitted kitchens, which are a very old world European design aesthetic and rely much less on built-in cabinetry and more on freestanding pieces like a kitchen table that can be used as an island, can be used for family meals, you can do crafts on it, kids can do homework on it, so it's really a multifunctional furniture piece. Another vintage element making a comeback for 2025 is the doorway curtain, or as the French call it, a portière. And as the name implies, it's simply a curtain that hangs over a doorway or over the entrance to a room. These are as pretty as they are functional. They're a great way to keep heat contained in a certain part of the house or in a room, which is especially important if you live in an old drafty house or in a house that has windows and doors that are maybe older and not well insulated. So in addition to being functional, these doorway curtains also add a lot of pattern and color and personality to a room. You'll also be seeing decorative screens and panels come back in a big way in 2025. Decorative screens are perfect for defining a space or for adding privacy to a room. They're also perfect for hiding unsightly elements in a room. If you have an awkward corner and you don't know what to put there, consider adding a screen. Decorative screens have a way of adding color and interest to a room, and you can also hang them on a wall as art. Thanks for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in future videos.